Welcome to my video, everyone. I am here to discuss the first episode of Assassination Classroom. Boy, the fucking hype is so high right now. I thought Death Parade was the only good show that would be the only good show this season besides the second seasons, the sequels. But damn, Assassination Classroom really surprised me. Great first episode, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 first episode. Great episode. The comedy, dude. The comedy. It's just so fucking funny. And Karma, the guy with the red hair, dude, he's a fucking badass. Dude, he kicked, I felt, when he got hit in the back of the head by those guys that were trying to, that kidnap the girls. I'll get into that in a minute. But, and when they hit him in the back of the head, he was already kicking their asses. I was like, dude, you ruined the moment. Karma was just about to kick your asses and you ruined it. Guy hit someone in the back of the head with a metal bar, came out of nowhere. And it was like, Karma, dude, he's so powerful. He's so good. He's a good martial artist. He is good at fighting. Karma is so fucking funny, though. When he got asked what type of girl he would want to choose, what type of girl he would fall in love with, he chose this weird, mysterious girl, creepy too. I don't remember her name, but she was fun. She's just creepy, dude. Karma is so fucking good. He's best boy. Karma's best boy. Karma is best boy, hands down. I'll get to this now. Okay, I'm not expecting that. Now let's get to the teacher. Wow, really? Now let's get to the teacher. The overall aspect of the main character. Is he good? Yes, he's good. His story is damn good. It's fucking ludicrous, to be honest. More like it's insane, but it's anime. Embrace the insane world. Now, overall, the main character. Is he good? The teacher. Yes, he is awesome. Fucking funny. And he can... Dude! He can move he can go as fast as Mach 20. Now, Mach 1 is at the speed of light. He can go fucking Mach 20. Now, this is not the first time I've seen something like this. Actually, one show comes into mind that I've seen a character actually go past Mach 20. Heaven's Lost Property. You remember that show a few years back? If you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna get into details, but it's got this girl character, the main girl character in it. She can basically fly at the speed of Mach 35. So yeah, so it's not the first time I'm seeing something like this, but overall, this episode was damn good. It was a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. The comedy was just so fucking good, dude. The comedy was good. The story in itself is just insane. You have a group of high school students, and I'm in high school, so I know. No, not for long, but you get my point. Seriously. They're in high school. Their teacher threatens to destroy the world. And they're just, the government comes to fucking high schoolers and asks them to help assassinate the teacher. And I was like, and in case you're wondering, I've never read the manga, so I'm coming into this anime only, as an anime only watcher, okay? And I gotta say, I'm kind of glad I didn't read the manga because, for one, I don't read too many mangas, and two, I'm kind of glad I don't know what'll happen. This show can keep me guessing, and the comedy can stay really fresh. And I hope... and I found out it's 22 episodes. I was like, what? I always thought it was going to be 12 or 13 episodes, but damn. Okay. And I believe Brainspace is producing this show. I believe that Brainspace produced Durarara back in 2009 or 10-ish, I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the studio. And you can tell because the studio is doing one hell of a job. Great first episode. Now, I did hear that they adapted the first episode pretty much perfectly. Though I've never read the manga, but I just heard from people on my anime list they adapted this first episode perfectly. So that's good to hear, and I really, really love this episode. It is greatness. Karma's best boy. I've already said that. Karma is best boy. No one beats Karma. In the show, at least. Now, let's talk about let's get back to the story. The students, having to, help the government, for fuck's sake. High school. I'm still trying to get to my thick little head. High school students. I swear, if President Barack Obama fucking came up to me and asked me to help assassinate a fucking alien that can travel at Mach 20, I'd be like, dude, you must be on cocaine. Literally, I would. Anyway, let's get back to the story. Overall, this episode, or the story, it really brings in a lot of questions. Like, is this going to be an episodic show? Because it really feels like it. I've been hearing things about it and it being an episodic show, but I haven't really been too sure. I haven't really looked into it. I'll probably look into it later here in a minute. But when I get done with this video. But overall, the story is insane. Now, is that a bad thing? No. It's a good thing. And the way they're handling it, if they continue it, this show is going to be amazing. It is going to be amazing. Now, like I said, the story's insane, and overall, the idea of high school students, some younger than I am, asked by the government, for fuck's sake, to assassinate an alien. Really, I know it's anime and they have the same storylines, but this is insane. Really insane. It's just funny because, they act like they're teacher and student, but 1 minute they act like teacher and student, right? And Koro Sensei, I think that's his name, Koro Sensei, he acts like he cares about the students. Or they act like they care about Koro Sensei. And then the next minute they literally lure him into alleyways. They look for perfect places in order to, assassinate him. A perfect place for an assassination to go down. And that's interesting because earlier this episode, speaking of, I wanted to get into this. I almost forgot about it. Whew, thank goodness. The kidnapping. When I talked about earlier a few minutes ago in this video about Karma kicking those kidnappers' asses, I was being serious. He picked up the dude by his head. He was like this. And then fucking threw him. I mean, like that. Just like that. I was like, dude, do you have super strength? And then out of the fucking blue, I thought he was going to kick their asses. And he was like, the leader came up right behind him and picked up a metal fucking pipe and hit him on the back of the head. I was like, dude. That pissed me off. That really, really pissed me off. Thank goodness. No, actually, I'll get to that in a minute. They kidnapped the girls, okay? While Karma's knocked out. They knocked the rest of the students out. So they kidnapped two girls. Don't remember their names, but they kidnap them. Don't worry, they're safe. Koro Sensei comes to kick their asses after the other students find them. They find them. Koro Sensei kicks their ass. Dude, which reminds me, Koro Sensei. Fucking Karma's not the only one that's a badass. I just remember this. Dude, Koro Sensei's a fucking badass. Woo! He's funny too, like, seriously, his arms, like, seriously, he's like, oh, yeah, he's like, and he's right on the side of the fucking train earlier this episode, when he missed the train. Oh, I forgot it, he did something on the at the train station. He was like, oh shit, I forgot, I gotta get on the train. And he I'm guessing he jumped on the fucking train, and he was talking to his students like it was normal. Oh, hello, how you doing? Oh, I'll just ride on the side of the fucking train while you stay in there. Oh, and I'll see you at the next train station. Really? I was like, what? Dude, I was laughing my ass off when he said that. But let's get back to the badassery. He, overall, seriously, it didn't take that much for him to, beat these guys. Of course, a guy who can go at the speed at Mach 20, dude, seriously. Honestly, though, I'll get to the assassin thing in a minute. The actual assassin that was hired to kill Koro Sensei. After I talk about this. So this is the first half. There were actually kind of like two halves of this. Because it was a 31-minute episode. And I was surprised. I was like, what? Damn. 31 minutes? It's not like I've never seen that in an anime before. I've seen 30-minute episodes. You don't see it too often, and it really surprised me. And I was like, oh yeah, shit yeah. If I'm getting 31 minutes, then hell fucks yeah. I like what I'm seeing. The second half, the second half, yes, it continues from the first, but it's like a totally different second half. Like 2 different fucking stories in one. So I can kind of get why they added 31 minutes into the show. And, well, for this episode. But, overall, Koro Sensei, he fucking, dude pulled out a knife. Koro Sensei literally, let's just say he was badass. And the students knocked the guy out, so thank goodness for that. He got payback. Literally, they just knocked him out. But aside from the great first half, let's talk about the second half. I enjoyed both halves, actually, and I think I enjoyed the first half more than the second, but I still enjoyed it both. The second half is still great. And it was actually, the second half was more funny than the first, to be honest with you. The second half was fucking more funny. I did enjoy the first half more, yes, but the second half was more funny to begin with. I'm just going to be honest with you. We see an assassin, the actual assassin. No, not the high school students. The high school students are not the actual assassins. Why the fuck would the government ask? Well, I'm going to be surprised it's anime, but you get my point. Like, they made it realistic, kind of, I guess, in a way. You know, not to get to it. At least they didn't ask the high school students themselves to assassinate Koro Sensei. I mean, that'd just be fucking stupid, kind of. Yeah, it would. But, no, they're just, their job, the government, all they ask of the students is just to lure him into a perfect place to be assassinated. They hire their own assassin, and he comes in to do the job. And by the way, the assassin they got for the job they hired, fucking badass. He's funny too, really. I'll get to that in a minute. But dude, he is badass. He is point blank on every shot he makes. The only thing is, you're going against a guy who can go at Mach 20. And you can imagine, even if you shoot him at point blank, which he did, by the way, he literally aimed, the bullet was aimed for Koro Sensei's head. Literally, I'm not kidding. When Koro Sensei was on the train, and he aimed for Koro Sensei from, I don't know how fucking far, it was about a mile away, shit. I was like, damn, dude. And he literally, he was point blank. But Koro Sensei, you know what he did? It was like this. Literally, he twirled his fucking finger around, and caught the gun, or 2 fingers, twirled 2 fingers around, and caught the fucking bullet. And at that moment, I was like, you caught a fucking bullet with 2 fingers? Dude, he was like this. He had the bullet in his fingers. I was like, wow. Okay. Now, let's get into the part where he's funny. Okay, so yeah, after all those, he keeps failing and failing and failing at trying to kill Koro Sensei. And I just keep sitting here laughing my ass off every time he misses. Because he just gets funnier and funnier and funnier. To the point he just can't breathe anymore. And honestly, he actually questions himself. Because he questions himself whether he should be an assassin or not. Because Koro Sensei taught him a valuable lesson. And then when Koro Sensei actually comes to him in person. Come on, this is Koro Sensei, dude. He knew the dude the whole time. He knew he was there. He was just allowing the dude, like he was just playing with the dude. To Hikoro Sensei, it was fun. It was like an activity, literally. Him almost being assassinated is fun to him. Like, seriously. He said, thanks, you really gave me and the kids a good workout today. I was like, what? Dude. So, yeah. And when Hikoro Sensei gets mad, his face goes black. That is creepy, dude. And it's bad at the same time. It's really badass when his face turns black. But anyway, the assassin, when Koro Sensei comes up to him, they talk about, they sit down, eat, and discuss things. He thinks Koro Sensei is going to kill him right on the spot. But no, Koro Sensei says, I don't plan on killing you. And they talk about something, I don't remember exactly. But he questions whether he should be an assassin or not because he failed several times. Then, basically what makes me respect the dude more is he didn't quit being an assassin. No, he just moved on because he knew it was pointless to try to kill Koro Sensei. And plus, even though he knew it was pointless, that wasn't really the reason he went away. The reason he went away is because he thinks Koro Sensei is a good guy. And Koro Sensei taught him a valuable lesson. That's why. Now, I imagine somewhere deep down inside this dude, he's pretty much ashamed and he knows it's pointless to go up against Koro Sensei. I mean, seriously, the dude tried like 50 times and he failed. But yes, I think, like I just said, the main reason why he didn't quit being an assassin, but he moved away from the job is because he learned a valuable lesson from Koro Sensei, and he thinks Koro Sensei is a good guy, and that makes me respect his character because that tells me he cares about people. Like, sure, he's an assassin, but look at it like Tatsumi side of you. You know how Tatsumi cared about people in a Kami Go Kill? Kind of like this dude, except not nearly as twisted, but it's, yeah. So overall, good episode. I'll give it a 9 out of, or great episode. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And I'm sorry this review was so fucking long. If you could just bear with it, then, whew, yeah. Anyway, I guess that'll sum up this video, because it's been way too fucking long anyways. And yeah, I got family coming over tonight.